I know you hear the fan. Give me a break. It's hot as hell, and it's humid. It's off. See, it's off. Now let's get this over with quickly before I die. Ch3, Unmasked. I'm regretting this already. I haven't paid for like extra diamonds just to get you this shit. Just 20 extra diamonds. Let's see how fast that blows out. Morning. You walk down the hallway to Dad's room. Justice is already standing outside with 2 coffees. Danny, before you go in, it's not great this morning. Take the coffee he offers you, but you don't drink it. You already feel sick to your stomach. Inside, the first thing you see is a new monitor the doctors have wheeled in overnight. The second thing is Dad. His skin is gray, his breathing is shallow, and labored in a way it wasn't before. The IV bag hanging beside him is a different color from the one from last night. Dad. Huh? He opens his eyes when you sit on a bed. He tries to smile, but it takes him too long. Hey kid, they gave me a new machine. Got more wires and a guitar amp now. Dad, don't talk. Just rest. I'm resting. This is me. Resting. His hand finds yours in the blanket. His grip is weak, his fingers cold. You hold on and don't let go until his eyes drift shut again. You pull Justice into the hallway and close the door behind you. He can't stay here. Not another day, not another test. You know what? The fan may be off and I may be sweating balls out here. You know I don't have any. The humidifier air is it's kinda chilly, so it's not great, but you know, it is nice cold air on my face, so it's not all bad. I just need the fan on, like, now. What are you gonna do? I don't know, but these doctors are scamming us blind. They keep ordering tests, same tests, over and over, and nothing changes except the bill gets bigger and Dad gets weaker. Last night I got into the records room. I saw everything. You did what? Dad's blood work came back normal on the first panel. Every marker, every value. They ran it again 3 more times anyway. The billing section was like a receipt from hell. $12,000 in 4 days for tests that all said the same thing. Nothing's wrong with his blood. Then why is it getting worse? Because they're not treating what's actually wrong. They're treating the symptoms just enough to keep him here while they charge for everything else. You pull out your phone and show Justice the photos. His eyes widen, they're narrow and furry, jaw clenching so hard you can see the muscle tick. We have to do something. What are you gonna do, kill the doctors? We get him out today. Justice nods, not even questioning it. His unwavering support gives you a spark of hope you desperately need it. What's the plan? I distract the nursing staff at the front desk. You get Dad into a wheelchair and move him toward the lobby exit. Dr. Grimm's doing rounds on the 2nd floor right now. We've got a window, but it's narrow. Do we just have to move fast? Justice sets down his coffee on the hallway windowsill and nods once. Tell me when. Give me 90 seconds. When you hear yelling, move. You walk to the nursing station with the kind of deliberate stride that makes people look up from their clipboards. I need to speak with whoever's in charge of my father's care right now. Not 5 minutes, not the rounds. Now. You can't just walk up here and... I can, and I am. I want to see every test result from the last 4 days. I want the name of every specialist who signed off on his care. And I want them imprinted, not summarized. Nurse Morgan stands up. Another orderly steps closer, arms crossed. All eyes on you. Behind them, in the hallway, flush with the glass partition, see Justice push a wheelchair to your dad's door. You keep talking. Oh, and the billing department? I want to meet with them too. Today. You wait until the nursing station is chaos, then slip away. You catch up to Justice in the lobby. Dad is slumped in the wheelchair, confused and half awake, one hand gripping the armrest. Where are we going? Somewhere better, I promise. front doors are 10 feet away. You can see the parking lot through the glass. The sunlight the way out. Excuse me, where are you taking this patient? You spin around. A woman in a clean white coat steps off the elevator, striding towards you with concern, her heels clacking. You put yourself between her and your dad, arms spread wide. We're leaving. If you want to stop us, call security. But I'm not letting my dad stay in this building another hour. Hold on, I'm Dr. Gold. I'm covering the ER today. Can I see his chart, please? She gestures at the chart clipped to the wheelchair tray. You don't move. Dr. Gold takes another step forward. You tense, ready to fight. Her eyes go over your shoulder to the chart, then widen. How long has he been admitted? Almost a week. And you've been running all these tests? Yeah, shout out to the black doctor. Black woman doctor to have our back. She steps around you smoothly, snatches up the chart. She flips to the second page, then looks up at you. Your father has a treatable iron deficiency, compounded by a secondary infection. Any competent physician will have identified both from the first blood panel. The tests Dr. Grimm ordered have nothing to do with treatment. So they would just run up the bill. $12,000 for tests that all said the same thing. Nothing. I can see the billing codes on this chart. Some of these procedures aren't indicated for his condition at all. Because they weren't treating his condition, they were treating their revenue problem. Dr. Gold sets the chart down gently on a wheelchair tray. I'm sorry, you shouldn't have had to figure this out yourself. Sorry, won't cut it. No, it won't. Dr. Gold looks you square in the eyes. You see an honesty there you couldn't even imagine Dr. Grimm ever possessing, dumbass. I can treat your father, both the deficiency and the infection, starting today. I have a bed in the wing I run, and I won't charge you a cent. Justice looks at you. Dad lets out a feeble cough, slumped over and only half aware. Dr. Gold waits, eyes not leaving yours. Why would you risk your job for us? If Dr. Grimm finds out you're unminding his patients, what happened to you? I don't care about that. I care about what happens to the patients in this hospital. And if Grimm has a doctor with half his soul, he would too. She exhales slowly, regaining herself. I can do something for your father now, and that starts by getting him the care he needs. Simple as that. You're gonna make me pay to keep our dad alive? It's gonna be what, 30 diamonds? Damn. I can feel it in my nuggets. All the fight goes out of you. You slump, feeling suddenly weak with relief. Justice catches your arm, steadying you before you can stumble. You blink, eyes blurring with tears as you search for a response to Dr. Gold. I've been finding this place for days. I don't know what to do with someone who's actually trying to help. You don't have to do anything. Just let me do my job. Thank you. Thank you so much. Oh, I don't have to pay? I'm surprised. Half an hour later, Dad has been transferred to Dr. Gold's wing. The new room has natural light, the window overlooking a small garden. This bed's softer. They upgraded me? Something like that, Dad. The nurses settle him into a cleaner bed. The IV goes in smoothly. The right medication this time. The right dosage. Within minutes, his eyes close. Not the restlessness, medicated haze from before. A real sleep. The kind he hasn't had in days. There you go, Dad. Get the rest that's actually gonna heal you. You smooth your dad's messy hair as the monitor settled into a steady rhythm. The numbers tick up for the first time all week. Justice steps beside you. You feel his hand on your shoulder. A warm, steady squeeze. He looks better already. Yeah, he does. And my drink's gone. You put your hand over his and let out a breath you've been holding for 4 days. It's not over. For the first time since you walked into this building, the light at the end of the tunnel glows bright. That evening, Dad is stable under Dr. Gold's watch. You and Justice stand in the hallway outside his new room as the nurses tend to your father. Justice, you should go home. You look like you haven't slept in days. Let your stitches heal. Justice doesn't answer right away. He's leaning against the wall next to you, head turned to look at you with that quiet, focused attention he has, like nothing else in a building in the world exists. Justice, like what you see? You've been staring at me like that all night. A person starts to wonder. Justice's ears go red. He wraps his knuckles through his gloves. The ancients tell you know by heart now. Alright, I wasn't. Relax, I'm messing with you. Justice lets out a breath that's almost a laugh, and the tension in his shoulders drops just slightly. I just don't want to leave you alone here. Justice, I'm fine. Dad's safe. Dr. Go's taking care of him. The worst is over. It's not just that I'm worried about. Have you eaten anything today? Be honest with me. You think about it, and your stomach answers for you. A gargantuan rumble, like a beast, has taken residence inside you. I guess not. Justice takes your hand. The letter is warm from his palm, and he gives a gentle tug. Come with me. Just a few minutes. You need to not be in this hallway. Where are we going? Somewhere with fresh air. Justice leads you to the hospital corridors and now to a familiar heavy door. Fuck you. What hit the can? Oh. I put my empty can down, but something hit it and made a noise. I'm like, what the fuck is that? My spray bottle. I just sprayed myself with some water and I felt nice. I'm gonna be upset when it dries off my face. Anyways, the same bench, the same thick hedge growth, the same muffled hum from the hospital building, half scared in the background. The last time I was here, the killer had me against that wall. Your face heats, stomach swooping as you glance at the wall where it happened, where Sly Slasher made you scream your lungs out. Now Justice is walking you toward the same bench where it all started, his gentle hand on the small of your back. The last hands that pained me were here weren't this gentle. Sit with me. You sit beside Justice on a familiar bench. Then it's quiet for a while. You can see him thinking. There's been something on my mind for a while now, actually. That's either going to be really sweet or really heavy. Maybe both. Tell me. Go ahead, tell me. Justice leans forward, resting his elbows on his knees. He stares at his hands as they hold the rest of the sentence. The fire, the one you pulled me out of. Spent years wondering what happened to the kid who did that. I had nightmares about it. Not the fire, but whether you were okay. Where the burns healed. Whether you even remembered me. I remembered every time my scar itched. The one day, Goy Valentine messaged Deadly Desire on a forum about a vampire book nobody else had read, and the world got a lot smaller. Wait, which one am I? Deadly Desire. That's right. I knew. I know what my screen name was. I was just testing myself, you know. I'm Deadly Desirer. Yeah. I was honest when I said I didn't realize it was you at first, but the more we talked, the more the dots connected, and I couldn't say it. I was afraid you'd stop writing back, that you'd think I was a stalker or something. Stalker? Justice? I never think that about you. I almost said, are you? You're too gentle, too honest, too different from the Sly Slasher, I think. Justice smiles, but doesn't look relieved. There's still pain there, regret for how much he hid from you. I didn't come from a work conference. I came for you, because just talking to you alone wasn't enough anymore. And now that I'm here, his eyes hold yours, painted gold in lamplight. He reaches, slowly, carefully. You let him. He draws his hand back, moves the glove, and reaches out again. Scarred fingers touch your cheek. His voice drops to a whisper. That's why you're wearing gloves? Okay. Sly Slasher also wears gloves, so... None of them here. I don't know if I can ever leave. His voice is gentle, but that claim is possessive, maybe even obsessive. And it said the delicious shiver drew you. Sorry, was that too much? Well, I'll tell you if I had to pay dirty diamonds for what's gonna happen next. He starts to draw back, but you clap your hand over his, keeping it cupped to your face. All I want is for you to be honest with me. You don't have to hide. His eyes drop to your mouth and darken, a window for the hunger he stores for you. 20? Oh man, I'm surprised. Damn, I'm almost upset. I'm almost upset it's not 30. I wanted to be outraged. Only 20? I just paid for that 20. Goodbye. Damn, only 20? Man, maybe I've been going too hard in this book. I've been complaining about the high prices. That was nothing. Wow. Maybe I should go easy on this book. It ain't that bad. Eye roll that you couldn't see. He lifted his hand off your cheek, settling it on your knee. I'm gonna sit up, because now my face isn't directly in the steam. Now it's keeping the sweat off my face. Oh my god. I spent all week being handled like something fragile. I'm tired of it. And I'm gonna clip this mic back to my chest. Because I like have my hands free. Just as breath changes, his fingers tighten. Just barely. Just enough to make it clear he knows what you're asking. A small smile touches his lips. He tickles his fingers a few inches up your thigh. Testing the waters. We're at a hospital. We're in a courtyard surrounded by hedges at midnight. Nobody's coming out here. Trust me, I would know. I fucked Slasher out here. And it's just this long Slasher. It's like, what? Like, oh yeah. You fucked a killer? Like, yeah. On that wall over there. And I just pointed to the brick wall. Like, yeah. He had me pinned against that wall, and we were surprised you didn't hear it. You were in a hospital that night too with me. And you wouldn't hear that? You wouldn't hear that? Whew. Must have been like a pleasurable blood-curdling scream. You didn't hear that? You didn't question that at all? No? That was me. That was me. Anyways, you put your hand over his and slide his palm further up toward a flash of heat radiating at your center. Justice swallows audibly. You're sure? You lean toward him, bringing your lips toward his, teasing him, tempting him. When have I ever not been sure? A small, helpless sound escapes him, half laugh, half surrender, and leans in. You whisper against his lips. Kiss me like you waited years for it. Since Gold Valentine first messaged Deadly Desire, since you wondered what the kid from the fire looked like now. Justice makes a sound low in his throat. Quiet, wounded, wanting, and presses his forehead to yours. You have no idea how long. Show me. He kisses you like something inside him finally broke open. Soft mouth, careful hands, but a hunger underneath that he's been holding down with both fists for years. His fingers grip your cheek, the back of your neck, and he holds you there, breathing you in between kisses like you're his oxygen. Speaking of breathing in, don't breathe in the steam from the humidifier. That just almost killed me. That almost killed me through that entire sentence. I'm okay. I'm still here. I'm living. Danny. The way he says your name screams a need that goes beyond this moment. He needs you in his life, proves it with every kiss and caress, and the way he melts into you. But even as your body drills it to knowledge, you can't help thinking, can't help comparing. He's always gentler than a killer. Would he even be tougher? Would he even be rougher if I asked him to? Your shoulders remember the wall scraping at your back. Your neck and lips remember the killer's teeth in that courtyard. And it just makes you hungrier. Just to stop holding back and show me what you wanted. All those messages, all those late nights typing in the dark. He must have died about this. Just as his breath hitches, escaping his wet kiss through his lips. More than you know. Just stop thinking and start doing. Something shifts in him. His hands find your hips and lift you, guiding you onto his lap. He pulls you flush against him, chest to chest. Now we're face to face, I wanna take you away. And the sound he makes against your mouth is quiet and wrecked and grateful. We're hand to hand, chest to chest, and now we're face to face. I wanna take you away and listen to the music. DJ, let it play. I just can't refuse it. Like the way you do it. Justice exhales hard through his nose. His hands slide under your clothes, fingertips pressing against skin. The heat of him making you shiver. You're cold. Damn, warm me up. I didn't know eyes could sweat. I didn't know eyes could sweat. Hold on. I'm gonna spray water in my face. I can't. I didn't know my eyes could fucking sweat. Like my eye bags are sweating. Oh my god. Every blink was like slow and hard. Yes, I turned the fan on. That was... Oh my god. I felt like a frog blinking. That was... I hated that. His fingers trace up your ribs, slow and exploratory. Every touch lingers, asking, and when you press into his hands, he takes the answer and gives you more. He cuffs your breasts, thumbs flicking over the peaks, and your moan is touched by the chivalry. His mouth drops to your neck. The soft press of lips below your ear, then lower, then a dip of your collarbone. Justice. He's warm, solid, careful even when he's trying not to be. Every movement is measured, deliberate, the opposite of rushed. Like he's worshipping every second, every piece of you. Your soul. His hands travel down your body with reverent tension, fingers tracing the curve of your waist, the flare of your hips, the soft skin, the small of your back. Right there. He pulls you tighter against him, and you can feel him hard, wanting, but doesn't rush it. His mouth moves down your throat in a line of slow, open kisses. His breath ragged against your pulse, making you squirm. You rock your hips into his. He groans, low, shaken, his forehead dropping to your collarbone. God damn it. A part of you realizes that you're acting like a pair of horny teenagers, straddling each other on a public bench, grinding against each other, fully clothed. But the blown out look in Justice's eyes, the tremble of his strong body against yours, makes you starving. Justice, don't hold back. You grind against them, your breath short and sharp and loud, your body on fire. I can feel you still being careful. I don't need careful right now. I need you. Trust me, I felt a killer against that brick wall back there. A lot rougher than what you're doing right now. Trust me, I can take you, okay? If I can take the killer several times, I can take you. Like this, what's it called? These flaps, you know what I mean? These meat flaps are loose, and that's because of the killer. So you should have no trouble. Anyways, Justice growls. His fingers dig in, and the rhythm between your bodies deepens. He starts to guide you, pull your hips against him. His teeth find a hollow of your throat and stay there, digging in enough for you to feel it holding you, like he's anchoring himself to you. Yes, like that. You drag your nails up his back and his shoulders, pressing his face against your neck as you rock against each other. Danny. Justice's breath comes in short, soft gasp against your skin. His brows pinch, pleasure taking control of him. Danny, can you come like this? He groans, one hand grabbing your ass through your clothes and screaming as he rubs against you. Yes, fuck yes. Me too. His member is fully hard beneath you, straining against his jeans. You rub your core against it, your breath shaking as the bench creaks. Just imagine it. Patients looking out the windows, seeing us like this. You go whiter and whiter, each word. Your underwear is like mess against your skin, and it just makes you feel hotter. Sure. He squeezes your ass again. He starts shaking. He thighs tight around his waist, and he feels rhythm falter. Once, twice. His whole body tensing as he holds himself at the edge. Let go. He whispers your name against your lips like a prayer at his hips. Punch up one more time. He says, punch one more time. Danny. Your fingers dig into his shoulders. You pull him over at you. Both of you unraveling together in the courtyard dark. As your pulse slows, you feel the sticky damp between your legs. It makes you squirm a little. You okay? Just his face is flushed, lips swollen, and one hand stroking up and down your spine. Yeah, just a little messy. His blush grows, totally at odds with the sounds coming out of his mouth a few seconds ago. Same. We should get cleaned up. He takes your hip to guide you off of him, but you press down into his lap and the wetness between you. Wait. Stay at this forever, maybe. I know that's not how time works, but I don't care. Justice pulls back enough to look at you. His eyes are bright and impossibly tender. I don't care either. Forever works for me. He kisses your forehead, then he pulls you into his arms and holds you against the quiet night. The courtyard holds you in its quiet dark for a few minutes longer. Nothing else is real. Justice, you should go home. But you just said, for the night, to get some sleep. Seeing you exhausted just gives me one more person to worry about. Go, I'll stay here with Dad tonight. Justice stands, and for a moment, he just looks down at you on the bench. If anything changes, anything, you call me. Don't text. Call. I will. Justice squeezes your hand. What fucking dumbass name is Justice? Squeezes your hand, then lets go, one finger at a time, like he's peeling himself away from something he doesn't want to release. Just say Justin. Why Justice? He walks toward the hospital door, stops with his hand on the frame, looks back once, and then he's gone. You walk back into your dad's room a little later, and immediately something feels wrong. Can't figure out what it is at first. So you notice a single, steady beep in the background, coming from the monitors beside your dad's bed. No, Dad. You run to Dad's side. His vitals are flat. The monitor screams tone. His eyes are shut, mouth slightly open, but he's not breathing. No, Dad, wake up. Somebody help. Danny, I'm so sorry, but your father is... Don't say it. You wake up in the cold sweat, heart hammering up in your throat. Room is quiet. Your eyes jump to your dad. Is there something, kid? His voice is barely a murmur. His eyes flutter open. Find yours, increase with worry. Sorry, Dad. Just talking to myself. You pat his hand on the bed, attempting to smile. It quivers on your face. You just go back to sleep. I'll keep it down. You sure? He lets out a yawn. His eyes drift and shut again. Sleep pulls him back under. Your hands start shaking. It was just a dream. Just a bad dream. You watch his chest rise and fall, but terror fights against your relief. The dream had felt too real. Here was my working theory that if it was real, Slasher got, because he watches everything, he got petty, saw me fucking Justice. Again, that's to say if he isn't Justice. He saw me fucking him. And I was like, oh. I thought that was our little spot to, to do that. So now you're bringing other people there. Like, first of all, if you watch and everything, you should know that he took me there. But you fucked him in the same courtyard we fucked, like, the other night. Okay. And then he, did something to, kill our dad off. Take him from us for good. And then he just magically appears, already knowing what happened, So, your dad's gone. you know, it's fake and sadness. Like, he cares, you know, he's the one who did it. And it's just like, he knows he's gonna be sad, and her, and we want like the nice comfort from him, and like that other comfort that he provides, you know, his DIC, you know what I mean. Like, that's this way to like get more action from us, and I need to fix this fucking fan. But that didn't happen, so I can shut up and continue. You watch his chest rise and fall, but terror fights against your relief. The dream had felt too real. The walls are closing in. The anesthetic smell, the beeping of the monitors, the fluorescent hum of the overhead lights. I need to take a walk. I'm losing it in here. You slip out of the room and find a service stairwell at the end of the corridor. The stairs echo under your shoes you climb. You emerge on the hospital rooftop, cool night air filling your lungs and brushing against your heated cheeks. It said the killer is gonna you weren't alone. Look, hold on. The killer is your guardian angel on the rooftop, about to paint the hospital walls with blood. Like, we're now on the rooftop. So you weren't alone. Took you long enough. Slasher leans against the railing, the far edge of the roof, arms crossed, the fox match catching the ember glow from the street below. How'd you know I'd come up here? Instinct. He tips his head, giving the impression of a curious fox watching you from a distance. You're breathing hard. You look distressed. He's your dad. Dad's safe. Let the girl moved him to her wing to give him real treatment. He's sleeping. Good. We're lucky. His place is screwed up. You stride forward, closing the distance between you and the killer as Race heats you up. I got into the records room. I saw the spreadsheets, the billing codes, the projected revenue for each patient. You tell Slash everything and listens without a single interruption. When you finish, his eyes bore into yours through the mask. So Justice just heard everything we said twice. Assuming it's Justice. Look, I could be wrong. It might not be Justice, but I'll take care of it. The way he says it sends a shiver through you. Flat. Final. When you say take care of it, you mean kill them? Yes. The doctor who hurt your father is going to die tonight. He says it the way someone else would say to picking up the groceries. No inflection, no hesitation. You know you should flinch. Should feel something pull in your chest. Fear. Your body telling you to run. Anything. But I think it just got easier to breathe. The wind makes you blink for a second. The killer reaches up and brushes a gloved finger beneath your eye socket. Oh, a gloved finger. Does that scare you? Knowing I'm going to kill someone later tonight? Knowing exactly who? His voice is deep and low and intimate. His massive body looming over you, making your heart stop. Making your heart speed up. Let's hope he doesn't make my heart stop, because he makes my heart stop, then we're dead. If a killer makes your heart stop, you're dead. So let's hope Slasher doesn't make my heart stop. Speed up? Sure. Stop? No. Hell, even slow down is fine. Just not stop. It's so hot in this room. Like, my eyes are getting sticky again. My hand is getting sticky. My other hand is getting sticky. My phone is warming up, so holding my phone is not ideal right now. But you know, fuck. Can't wait to go to sleep for. What time is it? 4. For a few hours. And once it's morning or early afternoon, I will be able to sleep again like normal. I wake up in the morning. I can't lie. I'll be like still up until like It's 4 now. I'll be up until like probably 9, 10. Trying to get some sleep. But in the early afternoon, I have to be up, stay up, because family's coming over. So I can't go back to sleep the rest of the afternoon. I don't sleep at night normally. So I'm going to be cranky. Especially when it's around people I already don't want to be around. So it's like, yay. Ouch. I punched my knee. It hurt. Like hell. It was a light ass punch and it still hurt. What the fuck? I was gonna say, his voice is deep. Yeah, mine's not. Mine is, I don't know what he's doing. His gloved finger traces down your cheek, below your bottom lip, where short, sharp pants escape. Does it make you feel more real that these hands that touch you like this? His fingers caress your chin, then slides down your neck. You swallow, body hot, head light. These hands spill blood. Does that make you want to run? 25? Only 25? It was 20 to fuck Justice and 25 to fuck Sly Slasher. These are different gloves. Which, yeah, it makes sense because Justices are fingerless. I don't think a killer would want fingerless gloves. I just never noticed his hands. Okay. Wait a minute. It was wait a minute. It was 20 to fuck Justice and it's gonna be 25 to fuck the killer. I'm still in the 20s. I'm still in the 200s. I mean, unless it's gonna be another unnecessary expensive diamond choice after this. This is a cheap chapter. This is the cheapest chapter. Patent pending. Wow. Wow. Okay, maybe I spoke too soon about this book. This book is great. I love this book. I love all this obsession with a serial killer. Yeah, shut up. You take his hand, slowing its progression downward, and manipulate it so that his fingers close around your throat. You know, scary for a second. You sure? His fingers flex enough for you to feel how dangerous he is, but not enough to cut off your airflow. Yet, I guess if we saw Justice's hands under the glove, and don't see the. Did it say he had scars on his hand? Probably not. I don't remember. I never seen the killer fully undressed. It's like we notice some things, or even by description, I think we would know. Besides that, oh, the Sly Slasher is rough with us, and Justice is like so sweet and gentle. He would never. He's like always careful and always asking permission to like touch us. So it's like, yeah, it can't be Sly Slasher. Like, and even with how our character is talking, she's like, is he the same person? Like, there's signs pointing to he's not the same person, but like, am I sure that he's not the same person? Because it feels like he's the same person. So maybe you do scare me, and I just like it. His thumb is beneath one of your ears, pressed against your pulse. The rest of his fingers curled beneath the other. But even though you can't see his expression, it feels different this time. You don't feel the same inspiration radiating off of him. He's not gonna disappear in the next second. Slowly, with his hand still on your neck, he takes your hand with his other. He turns it over, running the gloved thumb across your palm, tracing the lines there like he's reading a language only he knows. When he keeps describing a gloved thumb, I feel like I stumbled onto something. Because it's like he's touching it with his gloved thumb. Justice is touching it with his gloved thumb. Slasher, let me see you. I'm in the mask. Leave it on. No, I meant the mask. Just show me whatever part of you is under all of that. Slasher goes still. Thumb pausing on your wrist. He's covering three pulse points now. Can feel every single beat of your heart. Then he kisses the center of your palm. Soft, unbearably soft, from someone who kills the same hand. Justice. This is as close as I can give you. For now. He pulls you forward by the grip on your neck and kisses you. But not hard. Not rough. Justice? Oh, you're being soft? You're being gentle with me? Justice? 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 So he just fucked Justice and he's kept describing everything he's doing as soft and gentle. Justice? Is this you right now? Hello? His mouth is warm and slow against yours. The mask's edge scrapes your forehead and you don't care. You got the front of his jacket and hold on. Tighter. You mean his grip on your throat. You know he knows it. But he ignores your request. Then brushing softly against your jugular, his tongue curls around yours. If he just showed us his bare chest. We seen Justice shirtless, so it was hey. I see any slight similarity, I know it's you, motherfucker. I say, you know what? Take off your jacket, take off your shirt, turn around, let me see your back. Because if I see a fucking giant scar covered with stitches, I know it's you, motherfucker. But he's not gonna show me that if that's the case. If that's the case, he's not gonna show it to me. I don't really take your mask off, just show me your back. What? Just show me your back. Just take your jacket off and show me your back. He refuses? Okay. Okay, Justice. So I told you to go home. And you're here. You're still here. You wanted round two? You could just ask for round two. It's not. You could just ask me. But okay. Every other time with him was heat and hunger and teeth. And a match burning fast, leaving you with just this aftertaste. But this time, I can taste him. This time, I can taste him. His mouth was a furnace. Hot. Wet. Minty? Did he chew gum before kissing me? He's kissing you like he has time. Like there's nowhere else to be but this rooftop with your mouth on his. You pull back, looking into his mask, seeing only the gleam of saliva on his mouth and the slow burn of his eyes. You're almost romantic. Is that false-faced killer taking me on a rooftop date? Should I check for candles? Don't care about candles. The view is free though. The view is pretty good from here. You're gonna hear him when you say it. Slasher goes quiet. You know your words landed. He pulls you in and kisses you again. Deeper this time. Less restraint, more want, but still that deliberate slowness. Like he's memorizing the shape of your mouth. Justice? You have no idea what you do to me. Show me. Slasher's hands slide down your sides and settle on your hips. He backs you against the railing, but you hardly feel the cold with his warm body against you. You feel it, his mask as he kisses the curve of your neck. Slow, open mouth, tongue traces the tendon there. Right there. His breath is rough against your skin as he kisses along your collarbone, teeth barely grazing, lips dragging. I can't stop killing. He misses against your collarbone, kissing the knob of the bone like it's precious. Can't stop the need to protect you. He tips his head up, remembering his words back up the column of your throat. I tried once to walk away from it. I couldn't sleep for a week. He pulls back, his lips swollen from kissing you. I'm built wrong. Something in me is wired to this, and I don't know how to rewire it. His voice is rough, honest in a way you haven't heard before. He sounds like he's confessing and awaiting your judgment. You're not broken. You cradle his face in both hands, your palms against warm skin, your fingers against cold mask. You find his eyes through the eye holes. So don't even think it. His gloved fingers curl against your hip like they're curling around your words, wanting to hold onto them. And besides, even if you are wired wrong, I don't care. I like the way you are. Why is the bar at the top of the screen showed up suddenly? Suspicious. The violence, the protection, the way you clear a path to the world for me with blood on your hands. I don't want you to be any different. Slasher goes still against you. His breathing stops for a full second. You mean that? Every word. You kill for me. You watch for me. You lose sleep over the thought of me being unsafe. To me, it's devotion, not some kind of malfunction. Slasher pulls you. What happened? What? Huh? I was gone. Slasher pulls you into him, both arms wrapping around you. His hands flat against your back, and you can feel his heartbeat hammering through the leather. He kisses you again, slow and deep, spilling breath against your lips as he speaks. You're everything. You slide your hands beneath his hood, and he lets you, so you slide your hands farther to the back of his neck, holding there. His hair is soft between your fingers, and you drag your nails lightly against his scalp. He groans against your mouth. Now, Danny. Okay, listen, Danny. When your hands are on his hair, does it feel like there are curls there? Like, probably flattened, because, the mask is flattening his little curls. Does it feel curly at all? Like a little wave? Does it feel like that? Because if yes, that's justice. I'm just saying, it's justice. You replace the glasses with a mask, dude? Like, come on. Just don't vanish on me. Every time I blink, you're gone. 1 second you're solid and warm and real, and the next I'm talking to empty air. I always come back. Well, I want you to stay. Slasher pulls back just enough to look at you. The exposed part of his face is flushed, lips swollen, and for a second he looks young, uncertain. Not yet, but soon, I promise. Please be soon. I want to know who you are. I want to get this over with, like, now, and I don't want to wait for a part 3 of this fucking book. Please. He kisses your forehead, slow and firm. It stays there, breath warm against your skin, until you nod. Go heal your dad. I'll handle the rest. Come see me afterwards. I want to see the blood in your hands. So, the fuck? Slasher chuckles, pressing one last playful kiss to your mouth, nipping your lip with his teeth. I can't wait to show you my work. Then he steps back, and the distance between you opens like a wound. He turns toward the far edge of the roof. You watch him disappear over the side. Fire escape. Ledge, shadow. The rooftop is empty. You push back through the stairwell door, take the stairs 2 at a time, and slip into Dad's room. Phone buzzes on your dial before you can sit down. Unknown number. You almost ignore it, but something makes you swipe. Hello? Danny, please, just let me talk before you hang up. Jackie? I'm calling Colette from county jail. They gave me 3 minutes. Holy shit. You okay? I didn't kill anyone. I didn't. I left my phone at work. I went back for it. I grabbed the back door key. I grabbed it and I left. That's it. His voice cracks while I'm pleading. Haven't heard from you in a minute. Please come see me. Let me explain in person. I'm begging you, Danny. Now this is gonna be the money jacking thing they're gonna do. Jackie, The line goes dead. 3 minutes are up. You jump as Dr. Gold's voice comes from behind you. That sounded urgent. Do you have somewhere to be? You look down at Dad, fast asleep in his bed. His vitals are the best they've been in days. Heart rate, oxygen, blood pressure, all trending exactly where I want them. He'll sleep through the night. Go. You nod at Dr. Gold, then cast one last look at your dad. I'll be back as soon as I can. You leave, knowing that Dr. Gold isn't the only one who'll be looking out for your dad. The killer will too. And justice, technically. But we told him to, just sleep. So he should be. I thought we had to pay to visit him. We're gonna have to pay for something else, aren't we? I feel it. I feel it. We're almost 15 minutes into this video. But I still feel like there's gonna be another diamond scene. That's gonna be like, there it is. There it is. Otherwise, I need to shut up about being expensive. No, I don't. This is the one time the chat's so fucking cheap. No, I don't. I'm still complaining. Officer Carlson leads you straight to Jackie's cell. narrow, bare, present, and harshly lit. Jackie sits on the bed, raising his head. Dark circles shadow his eyes. He's wearing the same clothes he was arrested in. You came. Of course I did. I wasn't sure you would, after everything. It stabs as painfully as you would think a knife would. Jackie stands, walking to the bars and curling his fingers around them. Well, then he can't be Sly Slasher. Jackie can't be Sly Slasher. Because, he's been here. Curling his fingers around. His eyes are desperate. Being in this place has broken something inside of him. I was halfway home after my shift when I realized my phone was in my pocket. I went back to the bookstore. I used a key, one we all have. I went straight to the break room. My phone's on the counter next to the coffee machine. I grabbed it. I left. The whole thing was maybe 4 minutes. I didn't see a body. I didn't see anything. Jackie, I'm going to get you out. You wrap your fingers around the bars right above his. I don't care how. I'll talk to a lawyer. I'll find footage of the murder from another shop. I'll do whatever I have to. You're the only one I can count on. Jackie leans his head against the bars. His voice becomes quiet enough that you have to strain to hear it. Every single person who gets close to you ends up dead or attacked or accused. And I'm not saying that's your fault. I'm saying maybe someone else is circling you. They're circling us both. Trying to make it look like me so that you can stay in the shadows. But it's hard. You're making your truth. Truth you're seeing with your own eyes. They can't be the same person. Sly Slasher was at the hospital, and Jack has been in jail. But the only other person encircling me is Justice. Or is there someone else I haven't even noticed yet? Time's up. Jackie flinches. He looks at Officer Carlstyle, then back at you. He extends his hand to the bars, fingers spread palm up. Maybe the other, I'm not saying Sly Slasher, I'm saying the other killer. The one who killed the rude customer. Maybe that is Carlstyle. This is the only other male figure that's been prominent this whole story. Besides our dad, but obviously it's not our dad. It was there's not another male character who's been shown up so much has been called as much as a threat. Because it was Steve, but now Steve's dead. Our boss, but even if he was still alive, he's a little too old and too frail to be doing this shit. And it's hey, you really want to do this and waste the rest of your short life in jail? No. So if Justice might be Sly Slasher, then I was never saying Justice is let's be real. Either Justice is Sly Slasher or those are two different people. And then this book is even more fucked up. So I think that that other one, the one that was in all black that killed the customer, that might be the officer. Because clearly it can't be Jackie. Jackie's in jail. Jackie can't be that other killer. And he can't be Sly Slasher. So Justice might be 96% sure Justice is Sly Slasher. And pretty sure, 80% sure that 90% sure, 95%, 98% sure that Officer Carlstyle is the other one. Lay your palm against his, heart giving a feeble lurch at the warm contact. He closes his fingers in a brief squeeze. You're home safe, Danny. Was I talking just to make up my bed? As a distraction? Was I talking as a distraction to make up my bed? Yes. Yes, I was. He pulls his hand back and calls out, calls out to his throat. Let's get going. I can't say goodbye to a friend? Why are you rushing me? Yeah, you almost got the same exact body type as the other killer. He turned away, feeling but not like he wants my attention. He just, he's an asshole. He turned away. Or, no. Knock it down to 50% sure that, that other killer is Kawasai, and the other 50% being Dr. Grimm. Like, is he Dr. Grimm, that really annoying smug man at the hospital? Who, when we first was introduced to him, justice was being wheeled in, and he's like, well, family only, like, we are his family. And no, you aren't. Like, how the fuck would you know? How the fuck would you know if I'm his family or not? Let me in. It's just my friend. Right now. Like, And yeah, so 50% sure it might be him. 50% sure it might be Kawasai. If it's neither of them, fuck this whole book. And since Slasher, who might be Justice, is going to kill Dr. Grimm, he might kill the other killer. If the other killer is Dr. Grimm. If not, well, you turn away, feeling Jackie's eyes on your back. You follow Kawasai back down the hall. His name is Dr. Grimm, so. The hospital hallway is dim. Mostly the overhead lights off for the night shift. Your footsteps echo in an empty corridor. You make your way back toward Dad's room. Suddenly, the door stands somewhat behind you, sharp and metallic, echoing off the walls. What the? Then a wet, choked scream. Nurse Morgan staggers around the corner, one hand pressed against the wound in her side that's gushing blood. Oh, I died. Slasher will kill Dr. Grimm, not Morgan. Please help me. Slasher steps out of the doorway behind her, unhurried. Nurse Morgan cowers. The killer raises his blood-slit knife. Raises his blood-slit knife, not knifed. One strike. Nurse Morgan drops, head dunking loud against the floor. She doesn't move. The killer stands over her body. He looks up at you, tilts his head, blood dripping from the tip of his knife. There's one more left. Oh, so he is gonna kill Dr. Grimm. Okay. Dr. Grimm. Slasher shivers, like he's imagining the next kill. Like it'll slice him. And for a second, you wonder if it turns him on. His voice is a low, cool rasp as it reaches you. Will you help me? Buddy, I don't want my fingerprints on that. So, how do I help you? In a way that's not me putting my prints on Dr. Grimm. Because you can get away free. I don't know how the fuck you be doing it, but you can get away scot-free. I can't. Because you kill everyone who's ever done anything wrong to me. Like, aggressive to me, or just mean to me, or just, I don't know, hurt my feelings. My boss, Jackie's ex, some other dude. No, I'm thinking of Steve. Like, the rude customer wasn't killed by Slasher, but it's like everyone who dies had wronged me in one way or another. So that's why the cop-sized bitch ass is like, fake ass redhead. Like, So if there's any trace of me on Dr. Graham's body for this fucking kill, if I somehow get like red-handed, like quite literally, like not over mean like caught red-handed, I mean like I get some red, on my hand, they're gonna lock me up. It's like, yes, we knew it. We knew it was you. Really? You killing everyone who did something wrong to you? Oh no, you just conveniently was in the area or was around, or they just had something to do with you. It's convenient that everyone you ever interacted with, that you had a problem with, is now suddenly dead. Yeah, okay, lock her up. Like, no. I'll be there to watch it and maybe participate. You know what you do, but I want to be there to watch. Does watching turn you on? So much. Well, usually watching something else does that for me, not watching people die. Like, maybe not, and maybe I won't use the word turn on, but like watching other people eat, like watching mukbangers, makes me hungry, and then jealous that I can't have what they're eating, and mad that I have no food. Or I have food, but it's not the same thing, so it's like, fuck you. And what did you think I meant? Slasher reaches, and you slide your hand into his bloody grip. You walk to Dr. Grimm's office together as equal partners, your heart racing with excitement. Dr. Grimm's office door swings open. He's behind his desk, reading glasses halfway down his nose. When he sees you and Slasher in his doorway, he stands up. Glasses falling off his face, blanches. The glasses falling off as his face blanches with shock. What? Who are you? And this is the private. Sit down, Dr. Grimm. It's time for a talk. Dr. Grimm's eyes dart to your hand at the killer's, and he swallows visibly. I'm calling security. He reaches for the phone on his desk. Slasher's fingers slide out of yours as he crosses the room in two strides and pins Grimm's hand flat against the receiver. You're not calling anyone. Grimm winces, hand crushed by the killer's. His eyes dart to you, standing in the doorway. You're that patient's kid. The one who made a scene about. My father. The one you've been bleeding dry. Yeah, that's me. He strides forward. Dr. Grimm tries to tug his hand free, but is pinned beneath the killer's, and he's too weak to escape. What do you want? Now this is a scam. I want you to sit down. Now. Doctor sinks back into his chair. His hands grip the armrests, knuckles white. What do you want from me? You understand? Hospital boy sets the standards. I follow protocol. Protocol doesn't sign fake orders. Your hand does. Dr. Grimm's right hand flinches, like he remembers signing all those test orders that made his pocket so fat. What do you want? Money? I give you money. Money so you can take care of your dad. Slasher moves around the desk, grabbing Grimm's wrist and pinning his hand to the top of his desk. The sign ahead of yours has done enough damage. It's time to take out of commission. No, please. So, if he's gonna kill Dr. Grimm, then maybe Dr. Grimm clearly might not be the other killer. That is, if we hear more about the other killer. So when he dies, I'll bump it back up to 85% sure it's Carl's side. And also, Slasher. Officer Carl's side has been giving me problems since like day one, because of your bullshit. And you haven't killed him yet. Kill him. Or is he the other killer? Dude, kill. I guess. No. You work at fucking night. I don't think he's gonna be at the station at night, so you can like waltz in there. Perfectly fine without getting caught. Yeah, like in his home, I mean. Whatever. The doctor's fingers scramble against the desk, but the killer has his hand pinned, completely at your mercy. You let him cry. Stop it. He looks Carol in disgust at Grimm's blubber. I don't want to touch him. Slasher picks up a scalpel from the desk tray and dives at Drew's back the doctor's broken hand, pinned it through the wood. I scream. The doctor sobs, forehead pressed to the desk beside his bleeding hand. I have a family. I have children. You can't. I have a family too. My dad. And you were gonna steal his money until he died. Dr. Grimm looks like you were wet. Your red rim dies. His mouth trembles. I'm sorry. I'll do anything. It's too late for sorry. Slasher looks at you. Even in a mask, you can feel masking if you want to do the honors. Can you just fucking do it? Just do it. Just do it. Just do it. I was okay. No, now he books back on his bullshit. Like 20 diamonds for the first scene, and it's a sex scene. That's crazy. That's cheap. And 25. Like damn, that's still cheap. I see where they're trying to get the diamonds from me from. It was 45, and then it was gonna be like, hey, pay 8 here. 8 here. Oh, it's 10. And then 12 here. And I can't do math, but that was like, you think it's slick. That you think it's slick, huh? 45. And then 55. 67. And then 8, 7, 8, 9, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 5. And then 6, 7, 8, 9, 7. 1, 2, 73. It was 73 diamonds. If it was 8, 8, 12. Yeah. He's 73 diamonds. Yeah, no, fuck you. No. Back on the hatred. The suspensive book. Okay, I never stopped the hatred, but whatever, still. You shake your head. Let me see what you're best at. Don't call me a Voyager. Fuck you. Voyeur, shut up. Voyeur. Slasher grins, then steps in front of the doctor. The blade catches the overhead light. One motion, swift, practice, final. The doctor drops, heavy sack of meat on his desk. It's over. Good. I can see that. You don't have to tell me that. You breathe heavily, watching the blood spread around Dr. Grimm's dead body. The office is quiet. It's kind of quiet to fill the room when the last living dread in it stops breathing. Blood covers his hands, his chest, the front of the Fox mask. You step toward him. Don't get any closer. He watches you. His hands stay at his sides, blood dripping from the gloves. I'm done guessing. I'm done wondering every time I close my eyes. You stop inches from him, close enough to see the blood splatters across his lips, fill your mouth with water with the urge to lick them off. So we're gonna take the mask off and see justice? Close enough to hear his breath catch. Watch his chest expand. Your hands rise slowly. Your fingers find the edge of the box mask. The seam where his painted resin meets his jaw. The leather strap is slick with blood. He doesn't stop you. Simply watches. Silent. Stone. He's letting me take it off. You pull the mask off. Justice? What the fuck is that? Justice stares back at you. Your childhood friend. Your pen pal. Your gentle, soft-spoken, shy Justice. I know I just whispered, who the fuck is that, but I'm used to his hair being curly. Blood on his face, standing over the body. He's looking at you like you're the only thing in the world that matters. Okay. From the moment finally meeting Justice in person, right? I was like, okay. So Slasher, ouch. Don't stab your nails into your legs. It hurts. Then I just did it again. Fuck. The moment we got to see the picture of him. Not a picture of him. Like when we saw the picture, it's like we see his bill. It's like okay, another possible candidate that is Slasher. So it's Jackie. Only one, just one person now. Justice, like okay. We heard a lot more about Justice than we did about Jackie. Jackie became old news, and we just spent a lot of time with Justice. Like, okay. And him, moving here for whatever he said his reason was that he lied about. Like, okay. I was like confused, like, could he be Sly Slasher? Because Sly Slasher doesn't live found here. Well, Sly Slasher's always here, but if Justice doesn't live here, he's just not coming here. How could it be the same person? But it was. He just kept his distance. So, he's going back and forth with us. Like, okay. And the more reading we did, and then that party at Jackie's house, when he was wearing a fucking mask, he was wearing a mask. You still can tell is Justice. He had a skull mask on, but you can still see like the wavy hair behind it, and you know it's him because you can see more of his body, like, you know, because you can see his arms bulging out compared to like Sly Slasher, quote unquote. The jacket, you can see shit. It's like, yeah. It's like, why out of everything you can wear, you choose to put on a mask? Like, you're almost comfortable wearing a mask, Justice. You wearing a mask at this party? Like, you're almost used to it. It's like, I probably didn't say anything back then, but I was like, that's an interesting choice to wear a mask to cover your face at a party. Which people, like, the contrast is like, okay, yeah, Sly Slasher's being rough, but Justice being soft, and I was like, he's probably doing it on purpose. You know, he also has a twisted mind for like this type of shit, because he is a pen pal who he talked to you about that shit. So like, so the pen pal is killer. Danny, I did it all for you. I know. And you knew I knew it was you. Why couldn't you just say that sooner? Like, and now we're gonna have to wait another, we don't fucking know how long. See? We don't know how long. Because, you know, it won't tell us. On hiatus. It's on hiatus. That's crazy. That's on hiatus. And then look at this. This is not out yet either. So yeah. I mean, I already knew it was Justice, but still, big reveal. Sly Slasher is Justice. Whoa. Anyways, bye.